Hello there. Welcome to another amazing episode of Trending. I'm your host as always. My name is Nancy Isime. And of course, Trending is brought to you by Airtel. On this show, we bring you everything and everyone that is trending. But before we go into the business of the day, allow me to take a short break. But when I come back, I'll be revealing who my guest is. Stay with me, guys. I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. It is Trending, brought to you by Airtel. On today's show, I have with me a comedian, an OAP, an MC, and also an entrepreneur. Let us give it up for Segun Ogundipe, aka LAF'UP. We laugh up, we don't laugh down, yo.
No, you don't want to run down. So you gotta laugh up.
We gotta laugh up. We gotta stay up. Good to see you. How are you?
Good to see you too. Do I get high five? Well,
high five. That's how we do. How are you doing though?
I'm great. And you?
I'm very well. I like the glasses though. It's like
Thanks.
there's nothing. Is there any lens?
Yeah, there's no lens.
Yeah, but it looks good.
Yeah, because your camera bounces it back, so I think my team know how to just get me this for the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Camera ready.
Yeah.
That's how we do.
That's how we do.
Now I like what you're wearing. I like the whole black on black.
Thank you.
Do you want to talk about it on our style update?
Recently, I've just started to fall in love with black. You know?
Okay.
Blue used to be my #1 color, and I met this girl, and then she changed it for me.
Tell us about that.
Okay, when I was in school, I met this very, she was little though then, and she just liked to wear these brown sandals, and she has these fresh legs,
Fresh
kind of
legs.
like yours,
Oh, my legs are fresh. Nobody has ever told me. Wow.
So
I've been hanging around the wrong people.
See. So I just like the brown, the sandals, and then, and that's why I like my color is black. Our color is brown, So, when you need to look for the common ground.
Yeah, where to take the next pickup line.
So I started liking brown.
Well, let's talk about your background. Let's talk about how, growing up was like for you, your family. Tell us about that.
It's been an interesting background for me. I went to Badagry, Premier Nigerian Primary School, 196 Palm Avenue. I still remember the address, and then to Federal Government College of Bolu. I did a part of my JSS1. Then I moved to Badagry Grammar School. From there, Jam was jamming me,
How long did you jam you for?
I did jam thrice.
Oh my lord! Me, I'm talking. You also jam to be too shy.
But finally, I passed, and before then I put in for a diploma in theater art. And after a while I passed. I had to drop my diploma for my degree.
Yeah, the BSc.
So I did had my BA, right? For the arts we call it BA.
Right.
For
Okay.
sciences,
Yes. It's BSc.
So so I had a BA art and art rather, and then I had my MA.
Yeah.
Not MSc. MA
Masters
in arts.
In arts. Yeah.
So let's just say someone is trying to get PhD.
That is so cool. Like, how many people in the entertainment industry actually think to themselves, okay, you know what? After getting the first degree, I want to get another, and then I'm also planning to. So is it safe to call you an efiko?
No, I'm not in
the geek. Are you saying
No, I'm not. I wasn't from time. I wasn't the one that I don't learn for school really.
Okay.
For school. I learn for the streets. That's how we're putting it down. My background was arts, theater, and then I would minor in advertising and PR. And Steve Babeko was a visiting lecturer when I was in school then. So all we wanted to do was we were learning to work, not learning to just pass. So I hardly passed straight up.
Now, at what point did you decide to pursue a career in the media and entertainment industry, particularly comedy?
Well, I like to entertain people. I like to. I don't like when everywhere is just calm, and then I'm not calm for a reason. It's just calm because there's nothing else. I don't really. I like calm. I'm not a rabble rouser. But so I like to come home, tell my mom gist, give her stories, that'll make her laugh. And then she knows sometimes I'm trying to make her laugh, but it's not funny. But she laugh anyway. She's my mom. So after a while, people will call me, my sister had a birthday party. So she told me to bring money for MC one time. I was like, MC, that was after dropping money for to rent the generator that we're going to use to power the event. And then I said, MC, I said, how much? She said 300 naira that year. That was 1999, December 26. Ooh. And then
how do you keep all these dates in your head? Oh my God!
Because, okay, my birthday is on Christmas Day.
Okay, so
my sister is December 12th.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a joint party on 26th.
26th.
But I knew what my sister was fetching at.
Okay.
So I said I wasn't interested in any birthday, but it was gonna be me pushing the bill. You know how you guys do it. So I said no, I'm not interested. So, but I was supposed to drop money for all those things. Okay. So I said, okay, get an MC. And then they brought the MC. Reluctantly, I raised the 300K out of my stipend for Christmas. And then I saw the guy was wearing a palm sandals, like wearing palm sandals in a house to MC. And I said, you know what, give me the mic.
Now, what is that thing that you think needs to be changed in the entertainment industry for growth and development, and how do you see it working? Okay,
first and foremost, you know, I'm more bothered about comedy because that's actually my own part of soup, and then that's actually where I think I've given more than any other. So what I think should be changed because, see, comedy almost always is always used as a means, you know, to achieve the end for entertainment or for anything, maybe for functional, for campaigns, for mobilizations and the rest of it. I think that comedy suffers something, you know. Comedy in itself is an end. Shouldn't be used just as a means to an end. You know, and you know, people say, okay, we're gonna have this we're gonna have this dinner, let's get a comedian. It's good for the business. It's good. I mean, when your business comes to mind, everybody is cool. But then people who are actually custodians of comedy, let me put it that way, people who are themselves comedian, comedy producers, need to look more inward. We need to start having shows that really uplifts the face of comedy, in the sense that you say you want to do a show, you say a comedy show, and basically all you just do is 2 comedians and 5 artists. How is that really a comedy show? When we know that when an artist wants to have his own show, he's going to feature 2 comedians. So what's the difference?
But don't you think that it's something that people actually make you do as a comedian? Like they say, okay, in as much as comedy is so cool, you laugh and laugh and laugh, but they also want to be entertained. And most of the times they feel like comedy, you laugh and laugh, and at a point, okay, I want to dance to some music.
My point is, if people are doing it, fine, but when you want to produce your own show, you say you're a comedian, man, then do a comedy show. Because okay, let's say I'm not a comedian and I'm just the guy that comes to pay. Are you trying to tell me that with all your veteranness, you know, you can engage me for 2 hours, or you can engage me for 1 hour and give me something quality, something fresh?
True.
You know, and then I leave my house and say I'm coming to a comedy show. Keep it comedy, man. I have a special bias for comedy, or when it comes to comedy. The thing is, comedy need to see, that's why you see I would always regard and respect the likes of Ali Baba, Bumi Davids. He puts up a show, it's just comedy show. The show has survived for how many years? Everybody loves it. You don't put music in. It's not like I don't like music. It's not that I don't love music. But you see, Kevin Hart is having his tour. It's just him. Maybe he can have an opener. You understand? Maybe we can have someone to close down the show. But it's just comedy. You're going to see comedy shows. So my point is, we really don't have comedy shows.
Wow. I hope most people look into that. Now, you know, piracy is seriously affecting the music, movie, and even the creative world in general.
In comedy.
Exactly.
Pirates are among us.
Talk about that, and how do you think it can be stopped, or at least curbed?
First and foremost is we live in a community where some things are seen either not as stealing or not seen as corruption.
It's not corruption, it's just stealing.
So in a community where we have to even think in that kind of, you know, way, there's a big problem. And as eroded the old sectors, whether entertainment, whether politics, whether the food business, whether the banking, it just doesn't make sense. You get? I want to go to an Nyaya concert and see Nyaya deliver all his music, his old, his new, and the next few ones he wants to do. So I want to come, I want to watch a comedian, I want him to deliver. So let me know this is his jokes, and I stay to you. So when I hear his jokes, I'm like, no, this guy did it at so time. You know, so at least I can put a name and a face to a particular joke, you understand? But you see now, on the other side, for the music industry, like I said, it's still, see, the system is wrong all the way. And if government does not see it as a big issue, it's going to be like that for a very long time.
So are you also saying that, you know, a comedian performing another person's joke is piracy?
That's that's plagiarism. That's wrong.
Okay.
You know, you can't steal even my tweet. You can't use it. So how much more my jokes?
Your jokes.
You shouldn't. You know,
it's a little rampant. You know, a lot of people joke, and I think it's seen as okay because it's comedy.
You know, with the age of social media and the rest of everything is garbage in, garbage out. But you see, you should have some sense of decency. If you're indeed a brand, you don't want to use anyone's material without proper reference.
True.
It's not that you can use it. No what they tell you, no idea is original. We're just remixing. You know, so then if you must take out of it, let it be mentioned. You know, I mean, after watching your show, I see in your blog or your credit, I see that. That's fine, you know, because that's someone's intellectual property. You can be sued. That's because our judiciary system also is nothing to write home about. I must say openly, you know, without any apology, because I mean, what we have to do what's right, you know. But then you can't blame judiciary. If legislation is not proper.
And even the individuals have to get it right too.
We have to get it right.
But what is your thought on the fresh arrest warrant on Nigerian Senate President Bukola Saraki? After a short adjournment at the resumed hearing over his false declaration of assets by the Code of Conduct Tribunal, what do you think about that?
First and foremost, what I want to get clear myself is that the list that came out, are those what he did not declare, or those are part of some of it was what he declared?
I don't even know much about politics. When I see these things, I'm just like, okay. But what do you think, though, about
First and foremost, when I saw a list, someone sent it to me and he said, I have not confirmed, though, but this is the first ever payment. This guy's a gangster. First and foremost. And then like, okay, what? I mean, why would you not declare? Why would you not want to declare
all your assets?
You know, or is it that you have too much, you can remember what you have? Why would you want to declare? That means you yourself think that there's something wrong somewhere.
Yeah, then you have to hide.
Yeah, then you have to. And then you see, I think we see, there's a change. And it's so sudden and shocking to everybody.
Yeah.
And a scapegoat is needed. I just hope you won't be the scapegoat. But someone has to be a scapegoat. I mean, because, I mean, people are hungry, man.
True.
I don't want to have people to pay 1 million to see my shows before I'm a happy person and a made celebrity. I want to be able to do a show like they do in other part of the world, when you can get a ticket for my show for only $5 and my show is sold out like the stadium, and I'm rich. I don't have to have a few people, because the essence of art or whatever that we create is for it to be consumed. And that's why HipTv stands out tall, you know, in what you guys do, because I mean,
well, first, thank you for that compliment.
You're most welcome.
As you were saying,
I mean, the artist comes up with something sweet, nice, interesting, and nobody plays it. It's of no essence.
Now, LAF'UP, you took a different turn at AY Live comedy show this year. When you hit hard on Nollywood actress Ebube Nwangwo about her personal life, when you asked her how many men she has slept with. What? Why such an expensive joke?
No, you see, I saw that article and I was wondering, is there any other LAF'UP apart from me?
There probably is, but it's been everywhere. People have talked about it. And
yeah, my manager sent that to me one time. My PR guy also sent it to me.
Okay.
And what I told them was, you know what, don't respond to anything. Just, I mean, somebody just needed cheap publicity, and I wasn't going to give them.
Now, do you want to clear that up and just say, okay, this is exactly...
I will not. I don't even know what the actress is. That was the first time I was hearing. What do you call the name again?
Ebube Nwangwo.
Forgive me, I'm not trying to be nasty or trying to be funny here, but I don't know how not to be LAF'UP anyway. But you see, I've never heard that name before.
So that wasn't, you didn't mention this?
I didn't. You can play back the video. I just got back, I just got back from my sweet holiday. Yeah. So I was even in a very happy mood.
Yeah.
From the airport, I stopped down at my house, picked what I was going to wear for the show. I just come from London with my family. My son was 2, so I had to go celebrate, you know, with my mom. And then I came back home, and AY called me to come around. Had too many jokes now, yapping people. Now, if you if you know my history, go check my videos up on YouTube. I used to yap people when I was in school. I mean, I'm a banter guy.
Okay.
But then you see again, I'm not trying to convince anybody that I'm funny anymore. I passed that stage, long past it. So I just want to go on stage and do my thing. So I had like one of the shortest time on stage. If you look at the show, that's me. I don't stay too long on people's shows. Okay. And I come very original and very different. Okay. Straight up, I spoke about the brand, you know, and this is a brand that I respect, that supports me, that part of the show. I went straight and I talked about my mom throughout. My mom is so much of a big news than any other person. So I just think seriously that the guy was just trying to, whoever wrote that, or maybe it's for maybe the actress in question doesn't even know about it. Exactly. But then I said about 7 pictures of us on that article. So that tells you what they were trying to do with that.
Alright guys, that's what the video of the day. We'll be right back. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're watching Trending, brought to you by Airtel. I have LAF'UP here with me, and we've talked about a lot. He's cleared the air on the whole AY live issue where they accused him of throwing jabs at
I'm just a good boy.
Actress,
you know. I don't throw jabs, you know.
Exactly. So he said it wasn't him.
I'm gonna jab you.
Yeah, so he said it wasn't him, and
Shaggy.
When you see that in the press, just know that it was wrong. He didn't mention anything like that.
Yeah.
All right, now we'll move on to the fast fire questions, where our guest LAF'UP is given 60 seconds to answer a couple of questions as fast as you can.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Time starts now. Your first crush?
One Lola de Facos in school.
Okay. What is sex that you're scared of?
None.
If you had to punch someone right now, who would he be?
The person that wrote the article.
Your childhood nickname?
Idiamo.
Your first plate number?
My father's LAZZ1 or something.
Cinema or home theater?
Home theater.
Can you cook?
Very well.
What do you love preparing most?
I love to make jollof rice.
Your favorite radio personality?
My favorite radio personality would be Dotun.
What do you look up to? Who do you look up to?
Aliva Vanguard.
Your favorite designer brand?
I love Zara.
Your favorite movie?
Favorite movie of all time would be Tulu Alide.
When you're angry, what do you do?
I just walk away.
You do?
Yeah.
I scatter everywhere. With my dada. I'm like, what would you? For me, you're not. You said no insects.
No insects.
Really?
No insects.
Not even cockroaches?
You know, I was you know, you said the other time, like, I was like, hey, don't go beyond this part. Oh, I'm so street, man. Insect? No. I mean, like, my dog was already playing. My son was already playing with my dog. Before I started working.
Alright, guys. Why don't we move on to the next deal of the day, which is the tribe, where our guest gives us full meanings of social media abbreviations and slangs that he probably knows. Do you know? Are you social media inclined?
Oh, well, I am.
Okay, all right, great. You are? All right. Let's start with one.
Oh, God.
TBH.
Next.
To be honest.
To be honest.
Yes. IDK.
I don't know.
Good. YOLO.
YOLO. You only live once.
That's the motto. FYI.
For your information.
No, ICYMI. I believe I can fly. That was going to say. I believe I can touch the sky.
Oh,
it means in case you missed it.
In case you missed it. Oh,
yes.
God.
OOTD.
God,
you on fire just now. I was giving you high five. No.
I'm sure I'm only trying to look at my face. 2 bodies on my face. He knows all these things.
It's really like, oh my God. LAF'UP, come on. Well, it means outfit of the day.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
GTG.
Go to God. Go to girls. Go to
girls. Don't go to girls. Please stay in your house.
GTG. Go to Guarantee Trust. Go to.
Guarantee Trust. Go to. GT was sorry about that. It means got to go.
Got to go.
Alright guys, we gotta go on a short break, but we'll be right back with nasty comments. Stay with us. Guarantee Trust. Go. No? We'll be right back. Welcome back back to Trending, brought to you by Airtel. It's still Nancy Isime. Yeah, I still have LAF'UP right here in the studio with me. And this is the nasty comments part of the show where we get to see the nasty things that some people have to say about LAF'UP on social media. Are you ready, my man?
I'm ready.
You are ready. I know you know how it goes. So you are going to read these two comments and you are going to react to each of them. You read one, you react. You read the other, you react, my friend.
All right. Nasty comment. Veronica said, "Who is this guy and who cares what is going on with him anyway? Is of no relevance. What when it is not like we are talking about our dear Yo out Yo." How do I talk about Yo? You don't have to be raw. Just talk about me, you know, and I'm the main thing, you know. Really, Veronica said we cares, but you don't care. Some people care. Nancy cares. Then Tommy said, "What is funny about this guy is when you hear LAF'UP, one would think he's a comedian." Next. Okay. You're not okay. Thank you, Tommy. I like that anyway, but I like the original Tommy.
Funny. Thank you so much for coming on this show.
I fancy this show, Nancy.
Oh my, I know you fancy it like Nancy is on the fancy to the dancey and the pregnancy to the pregnancy.
Show is so bouncy.
Bouncy! Thank you so much for coming on the show. It was so much fun with you.
We had fun too. Nice, warm reception. You guys are wonderful. You know, shout out to Airtel, to Ali, and you got the best girl for the job. Trust me.
Tell them. Alright guys, check out our top 5. I'll be right back because I'm the best girl. Hey, well that's all we can take on the show today. I hope you had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I was laughing and laughing and laughing. I hope you laughed really hard too. Make sure to join the conversation. Follow us on Twitter at HipTv and then Instagram at Trending on HipTv. You can also follow me on Instagram at Nancy Isime Official. You can also watch us online at www.hiptv.tv. You know how we do it. What? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.